What is up, everybody? It's me, TriggerHappyGamer, and today I am continuing the visual novel. My flashlight is laying on the ground, shining towards the empty chair. I immediately pick it up. It was the only protection against the darkness that surrounds me. I remember that Stephen and Alfred were with me. Stephen! Alfred! Can you hear me? Without thinking, I scream their names in the dark while trying to find them with my flashlight, but there's no trace of There's no trace of them. They are gone. Where the hell are they? What the heck are they just happened? I really don't understand anything. Crap, I think we should have stayed home. This is not a proof of courage. We could be in danger. I have to find them. 2:19 a.m. A little time has passed since I started to look for my friends. I already can't stand this place. I'm going crazy in this forest. The darkness that covers is unnatural. It's the darkness that steals your own sanity, replacing it with anxiety. To make it worse, the air is damp and cold, as in winter, carrying a strong rot smell, as if there were corpses of animals hidden throughout the forest. The atmosphere in this place is oppressive. Stop oppressing me! With every step you take, it makes you more uncomfortable. Since I started looking for my friends, I felt something that was watching me, but there was nothing. The cat's back. The cat's back. orTreat. I sighed with my voice full of frustration. I just wanted to get out of here. I continued walking, devoid of any hope. No matter where I look, or how much I walk, I find nothing and cannot even hear the sounds of animals. It rather seems they are already dead and rotting. No, I have to calm myself, I said to myself. I stopped for a moment to rest. I breathed deeply, but the rotten air of this place does me no good. Immediately I start to cough, as if I had something stuck in my throat. Crap, what am I gonna do? This cursed forest seems endless. And even if by a miracle I could escape, I cannot abandon Stephen and Alfred. I'm really screwed up. Again, I sigh, feeling on the verge of tears. My frustration is building up, but I have to do my best to keep them calm. If I fall into despair, there is no doubt I will be joining the list of missing persons. So if you haven't seen the last episode, basically we're in the forest, we're Axel. Our friends dared us to go into the forest to prove their courage because they're too old for trick-or-treating. And then a cat showed up and they passed out. In the end, I decided to keep walking. Step by step, I should get somewhere. At least I was convinced that staying in the same place would not do me any good. Even if it was the only way to deceive myself, feeling that I'm doing something. I wanted to continue walking. Time passes without any changes. My very intense. Only the sounds of my footsteps can be heard. Knowing that as soon as you stop, you will be surrounded by dead silence is a good incentive to keep walking, but my legs were already hurting. Suddenly I hear a crack at my feet. Is it a cat? I instantly take a step back and look below to see what made that sound. What is this? I whispered to myself, surprising, discovering that I had stepped on an animal bone. I believe it's from an animal, although I do not rule out the possibility that it belongs to a person. It's like a tiny rat femur, and he's like, oh crap, a human bone! For my own good, pornography? What? I prefer not to think about that. An expression of anguish is drawn to my face. On my face. It is best to ignore it. I have to keep walking. Suddenly my flashlight reveals something. Without hesitation, I point towards there again. Isaac. Only to realize with surprise that it is the white cat. The one that made that awful meow, but this time I find it lying on the ground. It appears to be fainted and is wounded. Then what should I do? Pick her up. It's the best to continue without waking her. The cat is dangerous. It's her fault that I ended up in this place, and my friends are missing. But even if I know that, for some strange reason, I can't help but feel sorry for her. And even if it is unnatural, it is still an animal. I bend down to see her closer. She's unconscious, and there's a thin line of blood coming from her mouth. I'm a real idiot, I said to myself, at the same time I cleaned the blood from her mouth with a handkerchief I had with me. Fortunately, she doesn't wake up. Then I close her mouth, making her appearance a little better. Now she seemed to be peacefully sleeping. I wish I'd shown her with her mouth open. After a long sigh, I decided to pick her up carefully. I don't know what the powers of this cat are, but if she brought me here, she may be able to return me to my world. With her in my arms, I decided the best thing I can do is continue walking. 2:31. So we now have a cat friend. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I don't know. Okay. Again, I find myself in the dark forest walking aimlessly, only moving forward, but it didn't seem I was getting somewhere. In my arms, I carry a cat, the cat which sleeps soundly. Come here, you'll be safe. Here, you'll be safe. I suddenly stop. It's probably easy to see the disbelief on my face at that moment. He's just got like his jaw dropped comically to the ground. It's that voice again. I whispered to, it's that voice again. ASMR. I whispered to myself with no one to listen to me. Shortly after I found the cat, a mysterious voice appeared in my mind. It is a feminine voice, soft and gentle. It belonged to a princess from a fairy tale, but I can't trust it. Am I really going crazy, or is this this forest that doesn't make any sense? Or the plot line? I don't know, but I don't like any of the two options. Then I feel like the cat moved my arms. I look down at her, confused just to see how she opens her red eyes suddenly. I become quiet at that instant. For a moment, the two stayed motionless, staring into the eyes of each other. The red eyes of the... Did this just change perspective? But also, there's something fascinating about them, something that attracts me. He's into the cat. He's a furry. I lose myself in her eyes as if I am hypnotized, until suddenly she jumps with the intention of scratching my face. My reflexes pushing her at the same time, I jump back, turning my head to dodge her claw. I managed to dodge her attack, but in the process I dropped my flashlight. I panicked and acted clumsily. The flashlight never falls near me, lighting up a tree in the vicinity. As soon as I left my hands, I remember how dense the abnormal darkness is. Quickly, I pick it up, not even thinking before taking action. I then light the place where the cat was. Only discovered she had arched her body angrily as if she feared an attack from me. Those red eyes stare at me, shining in the light of the flashlight. They look like they were jewels, reflecting fearsome hatred and rejection towards me. My body freezes after seeing them. I can't even think. The cat lets out a thunderous meow, similar to but weaker, although not any less frightening. There's no doubt there is something wrong with that animal. It must be cursed. Everything is her fault. Did you just assume the cat's gender? She must be some kind of evil spirit, a pet of the witches. I feel how panic seizes me. My heart beats quickly, then my heart explodes. The end. My mouth is dry, my forehead covered with cold sweat. What should I do? Confront. Bad cat. No, I should not despair. I have to calm down. Pulls out spray bottle. Bad. With that in mind, I take a deep breath and look again at her. Soon the expression in my eyes changes from fear to courage. I realize it is only a cat. No doubt a strange one, but my life is not in any actual danger. This isn't a tiger staring at me, but a simple cat. Apparently her only power are those weird meows. If she could kill me, she would have already done it. So I rule out that possibility. Her work must be transporting the next victim to this area of the forest, so unnatural and shady. After filling my lungs with air, I slowly walk towards the cat. Her meows get louder with every step. I don't know why it was so funny, it's just the face. With every step, but I don't let them scare me. Saying that I do not turn back, she shyly takes a step back. In my mind, I smiled at the image. The prey is now the hunter. Ah, dog! Dog! Ah! Go, 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 go. I love you. I love you. Ow, ow. Freaking, you're gonna break my microphone, dog. Ah! Ah! Do you like the other dogs here? I look at her directly while advancing. Little by little, her meows become weaker, as if she was losing strength. ... Then I suddenly jump and take her in my hands. She hardly resists at all. Not so tough now, right? You look better like this. She's trembling in my hands. She looks so helpless that I almost feel like a villain. Ah! But I must not forget what she has done so far. It's her fault. Typo. It's her fault. Just look at that. It's a semicolon instead of a apostrophe. Ow, dog, stop kicking me. It's her fault I'm in this place. She brought me here, then if I kill her, would it be possible to go back? For a moment, the grim idea crossed my mind. I've never killed an animal. Truth is that I can't be proud of myself in doing such a thing. But if I do, maybe the legend can end here and now. And what should I do? Just keep her captured. It's only logical the magic should die along with the cat. That should be my ticket back. If I kill her, everything would be over tonight, and the legend would come to an end. Confident that it was for the best, I try to view it in my mind, but no matter how hard I force myself to see it, in the end I am unable to take her life of another living being. Take the life, even if it is a cursed cat serving a witch. I don't feel good about killing her. I think I'm too nice for my own good. So the only thing that remains is to keep her with me, hoping sooner or later she'll allow me to leave. With nothing more to think about, I decided the best thing is to continue my path. 2:41. 10 minutes later. It's been a few minutes since I captured the cat. Again, I find myself walking with her in my arms, led by a strange voice. How long have I been walking? I didn't have a stroke. You did. Apparently not enough to make me go mad, but it should be close. Don't be afraid. Come with me. I'll help you. The voice sounds closer this time. It seems that I am going in the right direction. I don't fully trust it, but it's the best thing I have. At least at first glance, it seems. I look at the voice. I see sounds. I am completely focused on my way, when suddenly I feel something bite me. Kitty! Ugh, what the heck? I shout in pain, realizing the cat bit my arm. Fortunately, it wasn't a dangerous bite, but it sure was painful. Meow. With my distraction, she takes a chance to jump away from my arms, falling a few steps away. Quickly, I set my gaze upon her, furious, but soon something happens that makes me forget about my anger. Suddenly, the cat is covered with a bright light. Is she transforming? Sailor Moon? So much repels the unnatural darkness surrounding the forest, stealing my breath. Under the light, a figure gradually changes until it ceases to be a cat and becomes a human figure. In this game, fighting evil by moonlight, winning love by daylight. No longer is there a cat in front of me, but a girl with incredible beauty. She's a special snowflake. I must be going crazy. She has white hair and red eyes. Did you just assume my gender? She seems about my age. She's trans age. She's actually like 9. In other circumstances, I would have asked her out without hesitation. Just thinking about me makes me laugh at myself in my mind. Even at the edge of madness, it seems that some things about me will never change. She approaches slowly, one step at a time with no fear. The girl then stares into my eyes with a slightly irritated face. Her lips moving, she seems to try to say something, but I'm unable to hear sound. Are you trying to tell me something? I babbled, still confused, with a face of disbelief, which surely made me look stupid. ... said the girl in a very low voice. What? I can't hear you well, I asked, still confused. Suddenly the girl pouts in a bad mood. What's wrong with you? Are you deaf? Finally, I could hear it clearly, and just in time, because it seemed her patient was about to end. Okay, now I heard you, I said, annoyed. All of the astonishment from a few seconds ago disappears when I
see the arrogant attitude of the girl. At least now I don't think she'll bite me, I hope. The girl then snorts with irritation. What an annoying guy I had to find, she said, the time she places a hand on her lips, making a pensive face. Wait, you shouldn't speak ill of someone who you have right before you. Just get quick to respond. For a moment I feel annoyed at the thought I have to teach manners to the spirit or whatever she is. A pity, so much beauty wasted on someone so arrogant. I let the girl let out a snort of annoyance after hearing me. I'm sorry, it's a bad habit that I can't quit, she answered without sounding very repentant, clearly a false apology. After talking, she diverts her gaze towards the surroundings as if she was bored. I see, I replied, annoyed. I just met her and I already feel like I don't like her. But anyway, that doesn't matter. I must not forget who this girl is. She was the cat that started it all. Anyway, at least could you tell me why you attacked me and my friends? I asked shortly after, acting more seriously. The greetings were over. It's time to get to the important stuff. And why did you bite me if I wasn't doing anything? Before I knew my lips were moving to ask another question, I cannot lie. I was angry. The girl then stares at my face. She blinks with curiosity before speaking. Does it hurt? The wound? She asked innocently. Yes. I was quick to respond with annoyance. I didn't need to say more. Of course it hurts, silly cat. She looks at me in silence for a few seconds. Suddenly she approaches me. On second thought, how could a simple human such as me scare a cat that can turn into a person? Show me your wound, said the girl. She stood right next to me. Her presence makes me nervous. This girl seems to not know what personal space is. It's as embarrassing as it sounds. I had never had a girl this close. If only it was in the forest. I don't know why. I shouldn't trust her, but strangely, something tells me she has no bad intentions. The girl is surrounded by a calm aura. In the end, blah blah blah, I show her wound. Immediately, the girl sets her sights on my wound. It will only take a moment, she said with complete confidence. She's going to be British. She then looks up into my eyes. Could you close your eyes? That's not British, she asked. She blushes slightly. I'm surprised to see an embarrassing face, even if just a little. I sigh. Okay, I said, doing what she asked. I didn't know what to expect. For a moment I thought she would get naked or something. But what kind of magic can work when you only have no clothes? I don't know, but my Come on, keep your composure. Suddenly, I feel something warm and wet touch my wound. Immediately, I shudder. Wait, what are you doing? It's a stupid question because I knew what she was doing. She was licking my wound. You idiot. Who said you could watch? Was quick to respond. The cat. With her cheeks red from embarrassment, her lips still close to my wound, she looked adorably troubled. Don't you see that I'm just trying to heal you? Sorry, I said, blushing. I thought you would do something more extraordinary. Sorry to disappoint you for not being extraordinary enough, murmured the girl at the same time she gives me an annoyed look. Red eyes shining with disgust. Stupid males. Misogynistic man. It is then that I realized the pain had disappeared. With curiosity, I looked at the wound. The wound was only to discover there was now no trace of it. For a couple seconds, I say silent. It seems that your treatment worked. I said grateful, still looking at the spot. But of course, I have experience healing myself, answered the girl, closing her eyes and inflating her chest to show her pride. Yes, I too puff out my chest like a bird. I actually appreciated what she did.